the world ahead, and there are many paths to tread, through shadow, through the edge of night, until the stars are all alive. Mist and shadow, cloud and shade, all shall fade, all shall fade. Home is behind, the world ahead, and there are many paths to tread, through shadow, through the edge of night, until the stars are all alive. Mist and shadow, cloud and shade, all shall fade, all shall home is behind, the world ahead, and there are many paths to tread, through shadow, through the edge of night, until the stars are all alive. Mist and shadow, cloud and shade, all shall fade, all shall
Back me to the middle. swing by Hope Tech Starlight and see if they have anything interesting for sale.
Going at it alone to break out on my own. Yeah. I'm just passing through.
Keep an eye on your value.
We will be here someday. Still hard to move, but only I can find my way, my way, my way. Only I can find my way, my way, my way. Still hard from you. Maybe we'll be here someday. Still hard to move. Only I can find my way. Flying, flying, step out, give it go. Trying, trying, break through, but I don't know. Flying, flying, step out, give it go. Trying, trying, break through, but I don't know. Flying, flying, step out, give it go. Trying, trying, break through, but I don't know.
Well, Sarah's lazy. She immediately went to go lay down. Give me about 2 more minutes. I gotta finish my food real quick, and then we're gonna talk to Cowboy Hat and see if we can get this bounty off of him. Be right back. I'm gonna officially have a stomach ache because I ate that way too fast. But let's get started after my last bite. Alright. Excuse me. Alright, we're ready to go.
Hey, stranger. I'm new in town. You look like you just got here too, right? What's your name, stranger? Might buy you a drink. Fahim, huh? Came in on that ship to Markup? I bet you didn't know it. But I'm a tracker. And I'm here for your bounty. Two ways this can go. You know the drill. Looks like a place that doesn't mind some color. Or you can surrender. I trank you up, deliver you, they kill you. Nobody ever picks that option. So you didn't shoot your way off Neon, Fahim? The bounty is pretty damn clear. But something don't sit right with me. Not sure what. Maybe. Maybe not.
Oh boy, here we go.
It's not easy. But I don't kill people that don't need killing. And all I have to back that up are words. Yeah.
Yay!
Nothing about this adds up. All right, I'm not taking you in. But that just means somebody else will. Whatever you were shipping, you got to return it. The next tracker probably won't be as upstanding as I am.
Jesus.
Whatever you say, Fahim. You almost sound believable. One more drink and it's liftoff.
Alright, that was easy.
As vital as spaceships
wrong
are.
button.
Settles.
That was easy peasy. Almost screwed it up though.
Ron hopes the best thing that's happened to us.
This can't be happening. I mean, maybe. At my 6th birthday, the theme was unicorns. Sorry, bad joke. I feel like I can finally breathe again. Thank you. You're right. I'll see what I can do. You're a literal lifesaver. Take this.
I take that. I take that. So, best defense is a good offense. Ooh, that's some good
You here for
stuff.
commerce? Or another bored tourist? Some rules. Don't even think about stealing anything. No haggling. The price is the price.
Alright,
And
cool.
might be some other rules. Don't be an ass.
Jesus.
I didn't start this way. Got myself robbed a few times. Swindled a couple. So now I look out for number one. And it's not like there's anywhere else on this rock to buy weapons. You may be thinking this place is a dump, but the hardware isn't. Lots of customers pass through. We got something for everyone.
Okay.
A lot of my business is with travelers. Hope Town's the only patch of civilization anywhere near here. So I have to stock things that hit a little bit harder than home defense. Music to my...
You don't have any... Nothing. You ain't got nothing important. Let's see your weapons. God, I haven't seen a mouse storm in forever. It's at 9,000. Ooh, what is that? It's already 128 damage. Huh. What is that? Suppressed hard target. 50 caliber ammo. What's they asking for? 26,000, of course. Huh. Let's grab it. Nope. Calibrated. Don't I have another one of those? Modified. Increase in attack speed. That's the only one you'll take? Let's see what we have the most of. 2,000 MI array. Laser cartridge. I don't hardly ever use a shotgun shell. $17,000. I don't hardly ever use that, do I? We'll do that. Hey, we got our money back. Yeah, you see what other kind of 10,000. Get as close to that as possible. There we go. Goodbye. Okay, let's see what you got. Buy ammo. Definitely buying that. 43 Ultra Mag. 9x19. Oh, you ain't got the 1,000 to sell. We got one credit left. Bye.
Okay, hello.
Okay, that's that. Let's go try and find some bounties. I think that's right here somewhere, huh? Is that where my shippy ship is? Yeah.
We'd be dust, except for the factory.
Lifting off right away, or do you need a little bit of time?
Lifting off now. Aim point reached.
Hey,
Orbit
Dad?
stable.
Will you read to me tonight before bed?
Read to you, sure. I'd like that very much. You haven't asked me to do that in a long time.
And will you do funny voices for the characters? Like you used to when I was little?
You just try and stop me. Another jump down. Take that, Dad.
I don't really like them anyways, because they tried to kill those guys that were trying to land. Old Earth people. Curious about something. Is there any other natural?
We've got some of the best private security in the settled systems.
Natural with a diamond. Natural. Something else I'm missing? Oh, unknown. I like that natural with a diamond.
Some of our guests see everything's open.
You lost? Because you don't look like you belong here.
Where's that optional? Where us? Alright, well, we can trade with my ship and get my security guard uniform. Oop, wrong button. Apparel. need the security guard helmet too? Probably block my face, yeah. See if we have that. Cargo. Security guard helmet. Maybe it's in helmets. Oh no, did I get rid of it? Maybe it's in apparel. Navy crew hat. Damn, I got rid of the freaking helmets. That's okay. Bro, she just walked away. God damn it. 70% chance to get that from her chain.
You think we'd be? Hope you're staying safe out there.
You sure you belong here?
Where's the security?
Come here for a little R&R, huh? Me too.
Erdicio, check in, check in.
Hola. Ugh, can't wait to get out. Ugh. You're going to me.
No 45 shells and no explosive shells.
Why would I? I have to sell my uncle work. Have fun out there.
Yet another nice day in paradise.
Haven't seen you around before. Need help with something? Sorry, but that's not the type of thing I can just hand over without proper authorization. Do you want to tell me what's going on? We've all had days like this, but I suggest following protocol rather than making things worse. I thought I made myself clear. I'm not giving you my card. Maybe I can make an exception.
Oof.
Yeah, okay, I get it. Here's the card. Just make sure you give it back when you're done.
Oh my god, I gotta return to the tower again.
To lift off when you are, Captain.
overview from here.
Okay, I'm slacking. Hold on. There's neon in it. I think so.
We're still at one piece.
heading while we scan you for contraband. Alright, you're good.
Yeah, neon core. Briggs. I don't know who Briggs is. Oh, I wish I could just fast forward.
Keep moving. Scanner's won't hurt you.
I did something wrong. I was like, uh-oh. What now? Looks like Asian writing or something.
Hey there. Got that key card for me? I think of security the same way too, but don't let Dalton know I said that. Overall, not bad for a novice. I think you're ready to kick things up a notch, and your timing couldn't be better. Good. It's time for a change of pace. This next assignment requires a bit more discretion for two reasons. First, you'll be dealing with high-level executives, and second, you'll be in the Astra Lounge here in Neon.
Discretion and the trade tower in Neon don't exactly go hand in hand.
Don't worry. As long as you look the part and your memory doesn't fail you, this should be easy. Our techs failed to uncover a potential deal between Infinity Ltd and Quantum Synergies. Your job is to make sure that deal fails. It's already been taken care of. All you need to worry about is the job at hand. You'll be speaking with Quantum Synergy's Executive Director, Zola Adisa, and their Financial Manager, Arthur Cruz. I'll be giving you a dossier on both. I strongly suggest you read them for talking points. Exactly. Those lines are most likely to sway Zola and Arthur away from Infinity, not to mention give them a gentle nudge in our direction. The Infinity Ltd rep is Nina Hart. I'll also be giving you an altered version of her presentation to swap out with the original. We've changed several figures, just enough to cause sufficient confusion throughout their meeting. Whenever executives are faced with numbers that don't properly match up, any faith they may have had will falter. Finally, I recommend dressing appropriately, so I've taken the liberty of having a suit made for you.
Sweet.
We need absolute discretion on this one. I don't want any SSNN broadcasts about murder in the Astral Lounge. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
I bet you are. Just remember to keep a low profile. Don't let the Astor Lounge distract you too much.
Alright, let's see here what we got. Inventory. Apparel. That does not look like a business suit, dude. Does not look like a damn business suit. And then we gotta go miss some notes.
What is it?
This intel could blow a whole operation up.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Shut up. Great, now I gotta go all the way across the freaking walkway again. Hold on a second. Is it even up? Or did I get booted? Oh, we're still up.
Long way down.
Gangs can keep I'm not gonna say this twice.
Damn it. Sprained my dang ankle. Alright, who to go to first?
Take it easy.
No, we ain't doing her first.
Get some Aurora and let loose!
Yeah, keep knocking.
Hell yeah!
Get out of my way.
Hi. Having fun?
This place is insane!
Wait a minute. I think that last drink was stronger than I thought.
That's what you said 2 drinks ago. Maybe you should slow down.
Yeah, probably time to officially switch to water.
Gotta stay hydrated, yeah?
You said it. Plus, I have to meet up with my parents.
Alright, let's read her dossier one more time.
Someone came dressed to impress. Here on business, or just out to escape? I could tell from the look of that suit, you are dressed to impress. I doubt the people we are meeting will look half as good. Ryujin Industries. A good guess since we are here in Neon, but no. Infinity Ltd. Risky, you say? By all means, enlighten me. Cheap is a word quantum synergy should never be associated with. I believed our team had thoroughly researched Infinity, but your comment gives me pause. Their instability was cited as a pain point, but one we could deal with as long as we maintained control of all joint projects. However, upheaval always comes with its own series of issues, delays, morale, public perception, and Drexler has yet to prove he can provide the consistency that I would prefer. Perhaps it really is more than I'm willing to undertake. A surprising conversation, and one I would never expect from someone such as yourself. I suppose the old saying, never judge a book by its cover, is appropriate here. It seems I have quite a bit to reconsider now. So it looks like the pleasure aspect of my trip needs to be postponed. Thank you for the insight.
That was easy enough. So if I remember all that.
All these years, and Bahh hasn't let this place slip a single notch. The man knows how to run a business. Well, I take that as a compliment. Coming from someone as well-dressed as yourself. You either got great taste, or great connections. Maybe even both. Tell me, you don't happen to work for Infinity Ltd, do you? Got something against Infinity, I take it. I'd love to hear your reasons why. That's an awfully big claim to make. You'd have to have some inside details on their operation. However, it does match some of my own research that I've been conducting into their finances. Aren't you the resourceful one? That number tracks with the insider details I've been getting. Interesting. Look, it was nice meeting you, and I quite enjoyed our little talk. But it sounds like I need to take another look at some data before I head into this presentation of theirs. See you around, and maybe next time I'll be doing business with you.
Yeah, let's do it.
Do autographs. Now that would be something new for a change. You can't even imagine how many people ask for an autograph, a picture after we've been modding all night. It gets really annoying. Hey, I love my fans. I just don't like when they take things too far, you know? My music slate's gone. Completely vanished. I had all of my new songs figured out on that thing, and someone ripped me off. Total drag. Oh man. Wow, that would be so cool. Yeah, please. I thought I sensed a decent aura around you when you walked up. Exactly. So, anything you can do to help is appreciated. Oh, and if you're looking for a lead, talk to Micah. She works the bar at Euphorica, and she's a walking grapevine. Anyway, I got to figure out how I'm going to mod my next set. I'll see you around, okay? Well, most of the people who come through here are fans, and they're either zoned or just digging the rhythms. That leaves collectors, competitors, or just a thief trying to make a cred. It could be anyone, really. People try to put a price on everything. Doesn't matter if it's music or the stars. If that price is big enough, you start attracting people with bad vibes and long knives. Only a matter of time before you get cut. Oh yeah, absolutely. It allows me to step away from myself for a while and harmonize with the universe. There's music out there, you know, if you listen. The trick is not getting hooked on that feeling. I got close to that state a few times, but reality and responsibilities always managed to pull me back. I started playing music when I was 10. My father had an old electronic keyboard he passed down to me, and I fell in love with the thing. By the time I was 15, I got my first track and started club hopping. I was pretty young, but with my father as manager, he watched my back. 4 years later, and here I am, booked into the hottest club in the settled systems. Pretty crazy.
Not sure of those rumors.
Wait a second. She's still up here in the VIP booth. VIP booth. Oh, I do have to go in there. This should be easy enough. Nope. Dang it.
I see you've done that before.
You shush. That didn't take very long. Still in the same dang place. You never move.
Ready to report? Well, that wasn't too bad, was it? You're a natural. I'm not just saying that because I hired you. The Astral Lounge can be overwhelming for some, with all its bells and whistles. Tie that in with manipulating people who are the equivalent of their boss's boss, most junior-level ops would start to show their cracks. Overall, not bad for your first high-profile assignment. You even earned yourself a bonus, which Lyndon was more than happy to give.
That's exceptionally kind of you, Imogene.
It's well deserved. Just keep making me look good, and there'll be more where that came from. But no rest for the weary at Ryujin. We've got a decent backlog of assignments, and they just keep coming, so I hope you're still good. At least this next one will be a break from all the chatter. Your next assignment is to remind the competitor of their place in the corporate food chain. Some call it retaliation, but we like to think of it as tough love. Most corporations live and die by public perception. Trusted products lead to a good reputation, which leads to profits. And, like it or not, we're all here for the profits. Your assignment is to plant an ARC device. The ARC will allow us to frame our competitor for gross negligence and tank the public's perception. Good. All you need to do is plant the ARC on the service panel of your target. We can handle the rest from here. Do your best to make sure you aren't seen. The key is to make this look like a malfunction. And good luck. Keep it up, and you'll probably have my job soon.
That's what I'm planning on. Travel to Hope Tech. Again. Oh my god, what's with y'all in Hope Tech?
Ready here. Doors good too.
Come on, hurry up with the cutscene.
Orbital insertion completed.
Board's all green. Successful.
Welcome to the 3-Star Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. Alright, that's it. Welcome to Hopetown.
Uh-oh, what is that? Civilian outpost, huh? Sorry, I was looking at something. Alright, let's get going. Wait, here we go again. Poor Hope Tech. The Rangers.
Excuse me. Yes?
Guess not. Who's locked up here? Oh boy. That's how you pick stuff up. Interesting.
Ron Hope's the best thing that's happened to us. I don't want to hear any complaints.
Nobody likes me anyway.
Keep an eye on your valuables. You can't protect your own. You don't, but we'd be dust, except for the factory.
Hello. Yes, what?
Chicken butt.
Those jackasses on line A are gonna be the death of me. You missed the tour? Yeah, this is where it happens. Listen, I ain't exactly customer facing, so just go on your way and neither of us will get in trouble. You do? Well, I guess we'll see. So here is the factory floor where you get to see me wrangle a bunch of morons into, oh, I don't know, doing their damn job. This here is a sausage factory. You don't even want to know the pain that goes into making one of these. But you'll appreciate the end result, Gear. If you want to ask questions, make it quick. We gotta type. Polvo was just some nowhere dead ender until Ron Hope had a dream. Let's build just a ship that flies right and will get you where you need. Ron Hope's a goddamn. This ain't no highfalutin New Atlantis. This is Polvo. We work for a living. If you think this is tough, you try farming in the tundra. Believe me, these blockheads got it. Every rivet, every piece of plate. If you've got a Hope Tech, just stay safe on my floor, all right?
No problem. No, we're gonna blow up one of these ships.
Let's get down to it, shall we? Time is... Let's get on with it.
ship. Sheetrock there, it looks like. Alright, this is making me concerned. It's time to aid. No. It's that blue one. There we go.
Forget you just go to... Oh. Sorry.
Where's the damn door? Bro. There we go.
Off-worlders. Nothing ever good comes from them. Howdy. Just keep it holstered. We'll get along fine.
I like it here. Very few rules. People know how to look the other way. And so many strangers coming and going all the... Do you agree? It is no neon. This is... I have a small package that needs delivery to Aquila City. I need someone discreet. Not too many questions. Does it matter? I know little about you. This is the way I like. Speak your mind. Yeah, I hope so. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. I hope I can trust you. If you must know, let's just say the Trade Authority fully approves of this endeavor. I will say no more than that. The package is contraband. If the authorities find it, it will not be good. If your ship has space for special cargo, then getting through security will be much easier. Can you handle a job like this? Shielded cargo space. Lots of it. Much more than you need. Makes things easier to hide from scans. If you can acquire a signal jammer, those are good too. If you upgrade your ship with shielded cargo space, come back to me.
Hi.
Hey.
Workers like to play hard here.
How do you get shielded cargo space?
I suppose I have time for a nap.
I want to talk to the ship guy. See how we get shielded cargo space.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived. You were most...
Where is the guy? Gotta be over here. Here we go.
Hey, we're asking everyone to take care of any leeches. Okay, no problem.
Give me a second, I gotta look this up.
Sounds like fun.
Enjoy Neon.
While we're here, you better stay off the Aurora. We don't want that drug scrambling your brains.
Keep moving. Scanners won't hurt you.
As technicians, we handle prep and post-op work.
Hey there. Got an update for me? Good work. Now I can let Masako know how much she'll enjoy watching the news tonight. Now, on to the next, right? Oh, but before I forget, the results of your Astral Lounge escapades are in. I'm happy to say that the deal was officially called off. Masako was very pleased with the outcome, so she arranged a bonus through Linden. Apparently you said all the right things when it came to Arthur. Quantum Synergies actually reached out to us to negotiate the potential deal. You earned it. So, back to business. In order to stay on top of the market, we have to know what our competition is doing. The next assignment requires a more brute force approach, since the chances of them sharing that information is unlikely. Good. Luckily, there aren't many, besides the usual. Your target is a prototype schematic for a new engine that Trident Luxury Lines is working on. According to the rumors, it's projected to be 17% more efficient than any engine on the market. The current schematic was sent to their star yard to begin prototyping, so they could be in the office area or the factory floor. You'll find the Trident Luxury Line star yard orbiting Aquila in the Cheyenne system. Remember, same rules apply. Don't get caught, and don't make a mess.
Do you, Captain?
Say your last goodbyes.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Trident Luxury Lines.
Do you have business here? Welcome to Trident Luxury Lines. If you have any questions about our product line, or would like to... Now, how may It's a Trident best in class, top to bottom. Deimos has but what a Trident may lack, a crew. Of course, it's a character trait. And if I'm being honest, unfortunately, all of our cruises are booked. That should speak. We do not sell ships or parts at this location. And it's not like you would have any use for parts or modifications anyway. A Trident ship is all... Certainly. Goodbye.
You sure you're in the right place?
I'm not certain why we're visiting this star yard. It's doubtful any of us have the credits to afford these overpriced vessels.
It is an honor to be part of something so great.
Rest assured that every inch of a Trident luxury ship was reviewed by myself. And my trusty staff, of course. What are you doing here? Philippe didn't say I should be expecting someone. This is the very heart of Trident, and we don't need strays. I find your apology acceptable. Well, I suppose since you're here, enjoy being in the presence of greatness. It's here that we create the next generation of Trident starships. Do random strangers go up to Da Vinci, asking about Mona Lisa's smile? Or interrupt Beethoven in the middle of his Oh, my skills are not in question. We have Gia to handle your precious conversation. If you have any other questions, make it fast. Well, fortunately for me, your opinion really doesn't matter. Oh my, that's just priceless. Balancing elegance with the strict engineering requirements of spaceship travel. That's not science. It's art. An art I'm particularly skilled at. Am I famous? Well, my many, many awards and achievements should give you some idea. Oh, why, thank you. Yes, I've recently won my second Grand Nova Award for excellence. It's a great honor, but after receiving so very many awards and distinctions, they all start to blend together. Champagne? Oh, how pedestrian. I've heard some associates singing the praises of a certain something, hailing from Neon. Velocity, I believe it is called. It's some drink or food or something else. I haven't any idea what it actually is, but my curiosity is getting the better of me. You seem to have nothing better to do. Would you care to go fetch me one of these velocities? I don't much care which variety you get. And of course you'll be reimbursed. Ah, fantastic. I look forward to seeing what... In my line of work, one cannot be small-minded. As Trident's chief architect, no. As their premier artiste, I must find inspiration in... Back to crafting the future.
I've sent the files over to you, Miss Coffin. I recommend you review them as soon as possible.
Not now. Can't you see I'm trying to revolutionize the future of space travel?
I understand that, but this is very important budgetary information. I think it would be wise to look over it before continuing your work.
You're stifling me, dear. I'll look over the files when I'm good and ready. Now, if you don't mind, I have some vital work to be doing.
Where did you learn to pick? You know what, on second thought, I don't want to know.
Sometimes it just makes me sick. We've been scraping to save for my daughter's college. Hell, the down payment would be enough for me to send my entire family to university. Why?
Working on that new headline, Mr. Corbin.
Good day, Captain.
How you doing, Sweet Pea?
Just the person I wanted to see. You got that schematic? And we aim to keep it that way. I need to deliver this to Vina so she can start the reverse engineering process, but first, Ularu wants to see you. I've upgraded your security level so you can access the executive floor, where her office is. Tell her assistant Maeve you have an appointment. I won't be far behind.
If you don't mind, I'd like to speak to Admiral Logan sooner rather than later.
Make it quick. I have a deadline.
They know.
That is an absolutely gorgeous statue. The craftsmanship, it's unparalleled. I wonder if it was hand-carved.
If you need to make an appointment with Miss Chen or Miss Imada, please speak to my colleague Maeve. I'm happy to...
The executive floor houses... Head up the stairs to your left, then up another flight of stairs straight ahead.
Her assistant, Maeve. Anything else I can help? Please let me know if there's anything I can do to make your visit more comfortable.
This could be
was the single most stressful experience of my life.
Yeah, but you killed it in there. Genevieve seemed genuinely interested.
Lyndon didn't seem too impressed with the numbers, though.
The only thing that impresses Lyndon is a designer suit, which is way out of our budget right now.
Well, hey, if this deal goes through, maybe that'll be my first purchase.
Pardon?
I've got my eye on you.
Can I help you?
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Name and appointment. Confirmed. Ularu is wrapping up a meeting with Genevieve. You can wait here or in the lobby area. I'll let you know when she's ready to see you. I see Imogene Salso is supposed to be with you.
I'm right here, Maeve.
Good. It should just be a moment. Well, sooner than I thought. Looks like Ularu's ready now.
Oh, one more thing. You know, if they aren't willing, that leaves us with only one option.
God, Ularu, is that always your response? I don't want another PR mess on my hands.
Yes, Viv, because you're too good at your job. Now, we can talk details later. My next appointment's here.
Fine, but you can break this news to Alexis at our next meeting. Look who's on the executive floor. Moving up, I see.
Good. You're finally here. The one I've been hearing so much about. I'm Ularu Chen, head of operations here at Ryujin. So tell me, what do you think of your new job so far? In that case, it sounds like our initial impression of you is turning out to be quite accurate. Now, my dear Jeannie here says you've been through the basics of what we do, and pulled off success every time.
5 successful standard assignments, and 1 specialized.
And on top of all that, a flawless record. It's no wonder they love you up here. I happen to have a personal assignment that I'd like to send you on. One that involves meeting up with an outside contact. Jeannie seems to think you're more than capable of handling it.
He's the best operative I've ever hired.
Let's not forget the only operative you've ever hired. Meeting with outside contacts isn't always as straightforward as your past assignments. Some can be fickle or demanding, so you'll need to decide how to handle them and what decisions to make on the fly. Good. Because if not, I can't imagine we have much use for you here at Ryujin. Your contact is Simon Rychek. He claims to have information on a new project that Infinity Ltd is working on. He said it's a game changer that Ryujin would be especially interested in. So his asking price is the big thing to consider. Finance will reimburse up to 1,000 credits. So if you have negotiation skills, use them. Oh, you'll get the information if you want to hang on to your job. Now, in order to confirm your identity, Simon prefers code phrases. I'll let Jeannie give you the details on this one because the concept is just beneath me.
Simon is into sports, so he enjoys any opportunity to talk about them. At some point, he'll casually say, "Looks like the Galactic Raiders are the #1 pick for the Universal Championship this year." You get to respond with, "Razor Derby is the only real sport." Got it?
Oh my god, you corporate types never cease to amuse me. Now I feel like I'm trapped in some kind of spy thriller B-movie.
Exactly.
Just get what we need. You'll find him above the Lux condos in Sidonia's Plaza.
You spoke very highly of this one, Jeannie. Let's hope he doesn't make a liar out of you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some things to take care of.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Do I look like Imogene to you? You wanna talk? Find Jeannie. Now that's an HR violation.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
I've been waiting here for ages.
This deal could be huge for my company.
Mars, eh? You always take me to the... nicest places.
You look hurt. Might want to head on over tonight. Almost break time.
Sidonia, what a dump. You lost? Or just come to ask an out-of-work miner how his day's going? Yeah. I just wish Sidonia had a bit more to offer while I'm trying to enjoy my unemployment. Not much in the way of entertainment around here. Speaking of, looks like the Galactic Raiders are the #1 pick for the Universal Championship this year. You're damn right it is. I heard they were sending someone new. Nice to see you made it. I have information on a deal being proposed between Infinity Ltd and Deimos Stockyards. It's my belief that your employers would be highly interested in the details. So I'm upping my price. It's steep, yes. But that is why I'm also offering a little side job if you can't pay up.
Oh, that's a bit of a steep price for the information. I think you're overreaching.
Glad you see reason. As you may guess, being an informant is not without its risks. I've heard there's a merc in Saturn's orbit who'd like to cross my name off her list. Milai Liskova. If you take her out and bring me her gun as proof, I'll consider my fee to be waived.
Now wait a moment. I don't believe murdering bounty hunters was included with the corporate job description.
You're doing me a tremendous favor. Just know she won't go down easily, so be prepared. Malai's ship is called the Datura, and like I said, you can find her in orbit around Saturn. Just remember to bring the gun back. A word of advice. When you find Malai, don't hesitate to take her out. Don't worry. The information I have will be more than enough.
Sidonia can have a depressing effect on her.
Can't wait to get out of this place. You lost? Yeah. Not much in the way. Speaking of, you're damn right it is. I have information. It's my belief that it's steep.
Oh, that's a bit of a steep...
For this little tidbit? Believe me, I know exactly. I like the way you think. Perhaps. All right, I'll lower the price. But that's my final offer. Unless you may prefer the side job now? I knew you'd see reason. The information I have is on a deal for something called Project Dominion. I'm giving you 2 slates. They contain surveillance and interaction data for Stanley McMillan, the Infinity rep, that I obtained myself. Nice doing business with you.
What the hell are you doing in this dump of a city anyway? You draw the short stick at work or what? Infinity sent me to get Deimos to bite on a deal. It's even got a catchy code name. Project Dominion. Sounds like world domination to me, buddy. I'd buy into that in a heartbeat. Right? I'm telling you, this Project Dominion is the real deal. We ought to be selling this to Inception or Quantum. Hell, you should be in the Astro Lounge making Ryujin Industries beg for that tech. Ha! That'd be the greatest irony of them all, but not this baby. Dominion is finally gonna put Infinity first. We'll beat Ryujin at their own game.
Did you know Deimos makes the majority of the ships for the UC Navy? If you ask me, that's a hell of a
Can I
lucrative
help you with
contract.
something? Oh, in that case, go right ahead. I wouldn't want to be causing any sort of security breach. How long is this gonna take? Well, hopefully you won't find anything. Guess I'll stretch my legs for a bit.
Running a bypass? Be careful.
I'm a bit busy at the moment. Do you work for me? It's hard to keep track these days.
Keep moving. Scanners won't hurt you. Don't stop unless you're told to do so.
Well, that took longer than expected. I hope whatever information Simon had was worth it. Good. Now let's see what Simon thinks is so important. Give me a moment to run a decryption. Let's see. Got the key, deciphering, and done. Well, well, well. Looks like our friend Simon wasn't joking. This is a sales initiative for Project Dominion. It's not an Infinity Ltd design. It's one of ours. They didn't even bother to scrub the name, meaning someone never thought they'd get caught. Come with me. Masako needs to hear about this.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Hey,
Ularu? What is this about? Who is this?
This is our latest junior operative. I sent him on an assignment to rendezvous with an informant. But here's the real news. Infinity Ltd has gotten their hands on Project Dominion.
Impossible.
Not only that, they're trying to sell it under their own name.
Of course they are. We need fines to investigate this immediately. Since you found this information, I am trusting you to help investigate. You see, Project Dominion is confidential. It requires a high security clearance to even know it exists. If Infinity LTD has obtained any information on it, that means we have a very well-connected mole within our corporation. Exactly. I want you to go see Dalton Fines, our Chief Security Officer. I'll send him the details. You've brought an enormous security violation to our attention, so I trust your help in any way possible. And thank you. Some operatives may have seized this as an opportunity for extortion. It's good to know your loyalty lies with us.
If you don't mind, I'd like to speak to Admiral Logan sooner rather than later.
Eugen, CEO.
My career will be over if this deal falls through.
Good. You're here. So, thanks to your work in Sidonia, I'm told someone here has leaked information on Project Dominion to our adversaries at Infinity LTD. A mole within the company means a failing in my department. We're initiating Security Directive Theta, which means a full sweep of every employee in this building, Masako and myself included. Directive Theta allows for a third party to conduct the sweep. This way, the results can be objective. It's certainly a failing. But for now, we're focusing on redemption. Directive Theta has one unique case, and that's Ularu Chen. The directive calls for a specialized programmer known as Nix to investigate her. But he'll need your assistance for an unusual assignment. We don't deal in trust here. Think more in terms of mutual benefit and leverage. And in this case, it's mutual benefit. Nix will be giving you a program to run on Ularu's computer that will pull any data needed to prove her guilty or innocent. Your job is to infiltrate Ryujin Tower as an anonymous outsider in order to run this program. Completely off the books. This means your keycard will be turned off, and the security guards in the building will consider you to be trespassing. Directive Theta requires utmost secrecy for success. We don't know what connections the mole may have, so we can't risk informing our security team. We employ over 100 members of our security team who rotate floors and shifts. It's possible you'll be recognized, but even so, my orders will be strict. Authorized security personnel only. And you certainly won't qualify, making you an immediate suspect. At least one of us is. In the meantime, I'll ensure all non-essential employees, Ularu included, have left the building, claiming routine security maintenance. During that time, I'll be unlocking access to the tower's ventilation system, which you can utilize to help avoid detection. I'm also issuing you a disruptor, which should help in avoiding casualties should a worst-case scenario turn up.
I'll keep a watchful eye and make certain your employee doesn't go on some kind of rampage.
Good. No one can know about this, not even our own guards. So stealth will be of utmost importance. In fact, as much as I appreciate the words of your associate here, you may be better off heading in alone. Any precautions to mitigate risk should be taken. You'll meet Nix at Madame Sauvage's place. He knows Directive Theta has been enacted.
Don't cause any trouble. Whew.
If you don't mind, I'd like to hurry back.
That side's a bad place for tourists these days.
Madame Sauvages.
This place always has just the right atmosphere. You got an appointment? 'Cause if not, consider... Wow, nice to meet you too. Good thing you aren't with marketing. I've written up a program just for the occasion. Oh, I'm pretty sure. Ryujin is my second best law. A break in neon. I don't... You must be... Now pay up. I don't have all... And should he? Nothing's for free. A pleasure. Your job is simple. Just once you're done. It's nice to see you know more than just sneaking around and talk. Here's the slate. I'll...
That side's a bad place. That side's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell.
If you don't mind, I'd like to speak to Ad... You can't get rid of me that easily. If you don't mind, I'd like... Let's finish what we've started before we go our separate ways.
That side's a bad place for tourists these days.
continuing my search pattern.
don't mind, I'd like to speak to Admiral Logan sooner rather than later. Sure, I'm...
So, you made it. Guess Ryujin's security really is slipping. Just brimming with confidence, aren't you? But I've seen your work in the trade tower, so I'll at least give you some credit. Now, I'll take that program back that I gave you, and let's give the data a look.
All of that money at their disposal and a cutting-edge megacorp like Ryujin can't prevent a hacker from leeching their data. Unbelievable.
The program I gave you to run on Ularu's computer basically opens an all-access backdoor for me. I can see everything and anything, so let's take a look. Ularu has some impressive encryption on her files. Not that I can't crack it, of course. Circumventing protections, running decryption. This should just take a moment now. Damn, I'm good. That went faster than I thought. I'm saving several files to a slate for Dalton, including access history and anything related to Project Dominion. Adding in new encryption for him as well, so he's the only one that can view these. And done. You're all set. I've got the new encrypted slate. Let me tell you, it looks like fun times ahead for Ryujin. Technically, I'm not supposed to look, but it's kind of hard to not see what's going on while running all my software. Since you came through on your end, let's just say that slate isn't going to paint the best picture for Ms. Imogene Salzo. But bear in mind, you're dealing with some pretty talented people when it comes to falsifying information. Wow, remind me never to get on your bad side. You sure it's not Ularu who's training you? Besides, if Imogene really is the mole, there's no maybe involved here. Here's the slate. As usual, always a pleasure doing business with
Management says we have to keep an eye out for thieves. Neuroamps are in demand these days.
Well, I assume success is in order. I had a few reports, but at least nothing that set off any red flags. It will be handled once this mess is cleared up. Now, let's see what we have here. I didn't think it was possible. But someone's been accessing Ularu's files remotely. It's quite a complicated trace, too. I'm impressed Nix was able to track all of this. Damn. And there's our culprit. Imogene Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist, and one of the few I had in mind for who could pull this off. Either that, or she's highly displeased with someone at the company.
Imogene? She doesn't seem the type. But maybe that's her tactic. If she had me thinking that way, perhaps it proves that she's a master manipulator.
Well, before we make any harsh decisions, I'll need to question her myself. I want you to head to her office and escort her here. We have to make sure she doesn't try anything before I have a chance to speak with her. Good. When you're dealing with corporate workers, discerning the truth from the lies is the hardest part.
Let me guess. Looking for Imogene? I'm sure you can tell by now. She isn't here, which is a shame since I have several documents I need her to sign off on. She's always been the master of avoiding desk work. I'm not even sure that's any business of yours, but I do enjoy keeping close tabs on my counterpart. Dare I ask why you need to know? Yeah, no thanks. Getting information out of Dalton is like talking to a wall. Besides, speculation is far more fun. I have Imogene's last location at Frankie's Grab and Go, which we all know is a front for the Sioka Syndicate. You'll want to get executive sign-off if you plan on chasing after her. I'd say Dalton is your best bet.
Perhaps we need to get Dalton's permission to relieve ourselves as well. Good lord, this corporation keeps you on a short leash?
Yeah, because bosses love it when you go around them. Have fun with that. Word of advice. If you're planning on forgoing authorization and just tiptoeing your way to Imogene, park your friend at the door. Two's a crowd if you're trying to lay low. Good luck finding Imogene. Oh, and if you do catch up with her, be sure to let her know I had everything to do with it.
No Imogene, I see. Could she? Of course, Yuko would know. If Imogene's with the Syndicate, I can't just send you after her. You'll need to speak with Benjamin Bayou. We have to make sure he's aware of the situation. If we're lucky, he may even help us get to Imogene. Bayou owns the Sioka Syndicate. For you to walk in there without discussing it with him first could be seen as a violation of our business relationship. Good. Because without... Head over to the trade. He may ask...
Sounds lovely. Could we requisition a towel so we can wipe off all the slime after dealing with that repulsive man?
The sooner, the better. Just be sure to bring her back here in one piece. If she resists or tries to run, we have no choice but to take it as an admission of guilt. I'm afraid you'll have to dispose of her.
Dispose of her? As a valued member of your corporation, she at least deserves the opportunity to explain herself.
Imogene may be a valued operative here, but that's what makes her equally dangerous. We're lucky enough to have her position now, but should she disappear, we may never have another chance.
Don't tell me a corporation like Ryujin isn't prepared to track a rogue operative throughout the galaxy.
Of course we're prepared, but the expenditure would be great. Our chances of finding her would only decrease with time. So elimination is the most efficient path. It's something I hope our mutual friend here will understand as well.
I'm glad you're willing to give Imogene a chance to speak for herself. She deserves...
The risk of Imogene continuing to operate as a traitor is too high. If we don't dispose of her now, she knows the consequences of betraying Ryujin, which makes her... If the situation does take a turn for the worst, I only ask that you perform a thorough search for any evidence she may have in her possession. I trust you won't let your past relationship cloud.
don't recall sending for anyone. What do you want? No. I can always make time when it comes to an old friend. So, what would be the reason? I may consider Ryujin an ally, but Dalton especially knows I don't give anything blindly. As long as it doesn't involve the Syndicate members themselves, I'll tell you what. I'll make sure the Syndicate lets you in hassle-free, provided you do a little something for me. And what mutual benefit would that be? This is starting to sound like my kind of deal. All right. You talk a good game. And I suppose if we're looking at a mutually beneficial situation, there's no reason for me not to allow such a small favor. Check in with Ms. Moore at Frankie's. I'll send word along that you're to be expected, so fair warning, the Syndicate should let you search any common areas, but if anyone catches you snooping around private quarters, I'll just say, be prepared for some hostilities.
You lost, kiddo? Sure. I just don't get too many quality customers. Most folks head over to Newell's or the Emporium if they've got the cred. I'd say less than half my customers are legit. Oh, so you're the one getting special treatment. Don't look like much. I've got one rule for you in there. So it shouldn't be hard to remember. Third floor is off limits. They catch you snooping around, and it's open sea. That's what I like to hear. For the record, I'm only granting you access because you'll find that young... Just remember to keep your eyes on the prize. Back off.
No funny business. You try anything?
Well, this amount of firepower is a bit of overkill, wouldn't you say?
I figured our paths would cross sooner or later. Not that I thought I was safe, but I never expected anyone to just slip by. I had a feeling you'd be the one to come after me. Yes and no, but mostly no. Just hear me out, okay? I know this doesn't look good, but I had no choice. Ularu set me up. Yes, I've been acting as a double agent, but because she ordered me to. The assignment was meant to deceive, not benefit. And Project Dominion is way above my pay grade. It'd be impossible for me to deliver it. At least, intentionally. Look, I only know about Project Dominion because I wanted to know exactly what I was being accused of leaking. But that tech is dangerous. An internal neuroamp that can theoretically control other people? If the evidence points to me, it's because Ularu used it to set me up. What better way to frame someone than to take control of their mind and have them actually perform the actions?
The existence of a device that can control a person's mind is terrifying. Imagine the horrors you could... Oh, never mind. I don't want to think about it.
You want evidence? I've got it. Ularu has the skill to pull this off, but she's also been behind the desk for years now. I knew she'd miss something. This slate holds all the evidence against her. I just need you to deliver it to Dalton. It's the only way I can prove I'm innocent. Nix's contract limits his investigation to Ularu's computer and her network activity. I hacked into building security and was able to recover deleted records of her accessing the Project Dominion prototype. I guarantee the third-party company Dalton is using for his security directive Theta won't even notice it. I was hoping you would. I'm still going to lay low until I hear the coast is clear. As long as Ularu still thinks I'm on the run, she'll remain confident that her plan is working. And I know you don't hear it much around the office, but thanks.
So Ularu is the actual culprit. That complicates things. We're going to have to proceed very...
I'm watching you.
Sure, shaking down shop owners is all good, but I'm just waiting for them to try and resist.
Got any more of that stuff? I was so zonked last night. Even the hallucinations had trouble understanding what I was saying.
And Joss, where do you think you're going? This floor is off limits to outsiders. Yeah, I bet. Now get out of my face. Next time I see you up.
Suppressive shots now! Got him where we want him!
Nice hiding spot, punk.
Running away, eh? You picked the wrong day to piss me off!
Move in! Move!
Get away from it!
Ah! Scratch one over here! Another loser, another notch on my gun. Not even trying to hide, are you? Oh, you're going to regret this. Coming in hot! Let's do this.
No funny business. Back? You try anything, you're dead.
chef's.
Well, look who's back. So tell me, what did you find out? Oh my. Imogene pointing the finger at Ularu. Ularu will want her head when she finds. Oh my. Ularu will want. Of course she did. Imogene knows better than to make an accusation like that without being able to back it up. I can't wait to see. This situation is gonna give Dalton some... At least it sounds like Imogene. You and me both. Imogene and I may not all... Besides...
I've got my eye on you. Is there something I can help you with? Excuse me? Let me close this door before you say anything else you might regret. Just a moment. Shutting the door and engaging locks. That's better. And that's quite the story you just threw in my face. Not to mention a serious accusation. And just where is this absurd notion coming from? I guess you do have the advantage here. Fine. Since it's just you and me here, I'll come clean. I leaked Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd. But I'm no mole. The only traitor to speak of here is Masako. You see, I'm not a mole. I'm an opportunist. And no one is more loyal to Ryujin than I am. Masako, on the other hand, is losing her touch. Ryujin needs strong leadership for what lies ahead. A CEO who can make the hard decisions. Back then, hard decisions were all about screwing people over and white-collar crime. Today, they're more about ensuring success, by any means necessary. So, now that you know, it's time to see how good you are at making hard decisions. With your help, I can take down Masako and make the credits worth your while. Good. Now that I know where your loyalties lie, I suggest you act as if nothing's changed. If you're looking for... When it's time for the next phase of my plans...
My company's future might be riding on this deal.
You're back.
Well, look who's back. So tell me. Oh my. Laru will want... Of course she did. I can't... This situation? At least it sounds like it. Once you hand that evidence, and if he's smart, between the two of us...
Is there something I can... All right. This sounds like a close... Just a moment. Shutting the door and engaging locks. And just where is this I guess you do. Fine. I leaked Project... The only traitor to speak of. You see, I'm not a mole. Masako, on the other hand, Ryujin needs... It's all part of my plan. But don't worry. Infinity Ltd will never be able to complete Vina's work. I made sure. Back then. So, with your help. I'm disappointed in you. Go ahead. I guarantee any evidence you have is circumstantial at best. I've created the It'd be your word against mine, and I'm pretty sure the odds are in my favor. I admit, I misjudged Infinity Ltd's level. If only I'd have gone. But I've learned.
This could be the most important meeting of my career.
You're back. I suppose you suddenly have all the facts now. This explanation better be good. I have a mind to fire you just for that comment.
That should shake things up around here just a bit.
I find it hard to believe Ularu would take the chance to incriminate herself. But if this slate provides indisputable evidence to corroborate your story, well, that's enough proof for me. It will be a relief to reinstate Imogene as well. Now, I need to undertake the laborious task of writing up a report to summarize. In the meantime, Masako has requested your presence in R&D. She wants you to meet her in Vinakara's office. Once I've examined this evidence, I may need your help in moving forward. And not a word about this to anyone. I'll present what I have to the board once I've completed a full...
Don't wander into any restricted areas. I've been waiting for ages.
Keep out of my way and I'll keep out of yours.
I need that Rothicite if we want to complete the neuroamp.
I'm just concerned the entire station was wiped out by... something.
Don't worry, we'll figure it out and get that shipment back.
I hope
Good, you're here. It's time to put a plan in motion to take full control of this situation with Infinity LTD. In due time. We don't know to what extent Infinity has taken the current NeuroAmp schematics, so our top priority is completing our own. Let me introduce you to Veena Kalra, Head of Research and Development. She'll give you the initial details.
Yes, details. You see, the internal neuroamp is supposed to consist of two parts. The first part, the part Infinity stole, handles the manipulative effects. The second part is a shielding modification, designed to protect the user against other neuroamp users. Well, we can't, but the shielding aspect was never officially a part of Project Dominion. It was an afterthought of how to safeguard our own people from being manipulated, so it was being researched separately as a mod. The research itself was in early stages, too early for board approval, so only myself, DeMarcus, and Masako know about it. Big time. We'd be the only ones unaffected.
No one wants their greatest asset used against them. Once Veena can complete the internal neuroamp and shielding mod, the plan is to outfit you with both and have you infiltrate Infinity LTD. We can't risk the assignment until we know your mind has the necessary protection.
I think implanting that device into your head is a mistake. But it's your choice, not mine.
As long as you work for us, you don't have a choice. I'm sure I don't have to remind you where the door is if you're not capable of handling this task.
You really don't have anything to worry about. The procedure is simple and safe. It's just a matter of getting the right materials. The final kink in both designs was finding compatible materials to use for conductivity that the human body wouldn't reject. I've finally created the perfect alloy, but it requires a newly discovered refined element called rothicite.
Which is where I come in. We have a confidential contract with Consolidated Mining to gather, refine, and ship the rothicite straight to us. Their last shipment is late, and neither we nor Consolidated Mining have had any communication with the Carinae station. Correct. The updates have been regular up until now. Last we heard, the shipment was ahead of schedule.
We need you to head out there, secure the shipment, and bring it back here so Veena can complete her prototype. And I want to know what happened. We need to take any safety measures to make sure this doesn't happen again. Unfortunately, yes, so be prepared. Extensive tests and research were done on the planet, so the chances that this is environmental are slim. And setting up a station like this is second nature for Consolidated.
The mining station is CM Station RC-1. It's on a moon called Carinae 3A in the Carinae system. The shipment should be in the research and control tower, but the outside doors are kept locked down. This keycard will let you enter the mines so you can access the tower from the inside. Good luck.
Hang around too long, and Veena will try to test some of her work on you.
If you don't mind, I'd like to speak to Admiral Logan sooner rather than later. Not at all. You can ask me anything. Logan and I have rarely agreed on anything. In fact, when word came down... Did you know I used to have an office near the top of mast? How far the mighty have fallen, eh?
Sarah Morgan. It's been, what, almost 10 years?
Admiral, it's, good to see you again, sir.
You're not required to address me as sir. That protocol ended the moment you dropped your clusters on my desk, remember?
Look, Admiral, I'm not here to open old wounds.
Old wounds is an interesting turn of phrase, given our past. Listen to me, Commander. I'm not sure why you're here, but whatever it is, why don't you just get to it?
I'm here because I need your help, Admiral.
You need my help. That's interesting. The last time we spoke, you made it quite clear that you were turning your back on the Navy.
That was a decade ago. Things change. People change. Admiral, please. I didn't come here to argue. I'm here to come to terms with my past.
Your past is sitting in a closed file in the archives. That's where you left it when you walked out on the United Colonies. And what about you? Just who in the blazes are you anyway? I haven't spoken to Sarah Morgan for almost 10 years, and out of the blue, both of you barge into my office. I want answers. You can start with telling me who the hell you are. Very well. Then, as a good friend, perhaps you could kindly explain to me why I shouldn't have the both of you escorted.
With all due respect, Admiral, this is ridiculous. If you have a problem with me, then there's no need to berate my colleague.
I don't have a problem with you, Commander. I'm simply trying to determine why you deserve the Navy's help. That's quite a noble gesture. Is this true, Commander?
It's about Cassiopeia, Admiral. I'm heading back there to find out what happened to the crew of the Dauntless, and hopefully, to bring their legacy home.
That sounds like a dangerous operation. Are you certain it's worth the risk?
I don't know.
I understand. Mental scars left by war rarely heal quickly, if ever at all. I sympathize with your struggle, Commander.
I want to put an end to the sleepless nights. The nightmares, waking up in cold sweat. It's been difficult, Admiral.
I understand. And I believe I owe you an apology, Commander. Our last encounter has obviously distorted my impression of your character.
If you wouldn't mind allowing me to access the files regarding my rescue, I'd be most grateful, Admiral.
That shouldn't be too difficult. I've sent all the relevant information to you, Slades. Was there anything else?
No, Admiral. Thank you.
You don't need to thank me, Commander. I just hope you find whatever it is you're looking for.
We should make sure we're well supplied for the trip to Cassiopeia.